Called it correctly, and they'll opt to bat first.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. That's a solid shot.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Good running. They should come back for two.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Edged. What a ball. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. The bowler looks really confident. Timed that perfectly.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. South Africa are 8 for none.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Going with pace now.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Late cut. Straight to the fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Well played, could be a quick single.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Nicely played. Just runs one.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Smacks that away through the gap. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up. Let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Bavuma cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point.
Bavuma is seemingly content with holding the strike, decides against taking the single.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
No, 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 terrible shot.
It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away.
Off the middle of the bat.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
8 runs added in that over. South Africa are 26 for none.
How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
That's a solid shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. South Africa, 34 for none.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot-making so far. Plenty of runs, and plenty more if they keep it up.
Massive outside edge. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Edge, amazing delivery. India with a massive shout. And gone, straight to the keeper.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Huge edge. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. South Africa are 35 for 1. That's a solid shot.
Not a great ball, got it full and lucky not to concede a boundary.
Straight to the fielder.
Bavuma is happy with holding the strike, decides against taking the single.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough of it to go for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Nicely played. Runs 1. Well played. Could be a quick single.
Great throw from the deep, right on target.
Doesn't beat the infield. Over. South Africa are 43 for 1.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. That shot sees them get their innings started.
Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Britska is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. Worked away, that's a nice single. That's the over. South Africa, a 48 for 1.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever, and picking up good runs. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Great shot, at least one on offer. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Belts it away. Bretsky with 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Poor ball there. The keeper looks back as the ball hits the boundary. 5 wides and an extra ball for the batting team.
Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's a solid shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Massive outside edge. 8 runs added in that over. South Africa, a 74 for 1. Kumar, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nice shot. Runs possible. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Nicely played. Just runs one.
Good return back from the deep. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Thick edge. The bowler looks really confident. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Picked that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
End of the over. 9 off it. South Africa are 83 for 1. Great shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely. Driven into the gap. Cover in pursuit, and this pair can get back for 2. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Barest of margins. It could have gone either way. The batter has benefited on this occasion. Missing everything, and so it will stay not out.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Edged, unplayable.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's a solid shot. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves, having gotten out after a start.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Kumar pulls out. Dead ball. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Massive outside edge. They've gone up here. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Nicely played. Just runs one.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. South Africa are 102 for 2. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out. That shot sees them get their innings started.
It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Good running. They should come back for 2.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Another scamper through for a single. Good running. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place. How will the bowler respond?
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
That'll be a dead ball. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Kumar deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Markram watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Edged. Kumar with a huge appeal. That's a solid shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. South Africa are 130 for 2. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Pinged off the bat.
That was dangerous bowling. A loose delivery on leg and flicked nicely away for 4.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Super shot, just too full, and it races away.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. Might look to go big again here.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Worked away. That's a nice single.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up. Let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Edged. What a ball. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. edged it. Everyone's gone up. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nicely played. Just runs one. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for 2.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Needs a dot ball.
Brilliant diving stop.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Krishna back into the attack. Edged, unplayable. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Markram cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
That's a solid shot.
Got forward, able to drive the ball, lovely shot and good running.
Could that be out? Looks like it.
That's the 3rd wicket down, not happy walking off the field, and there's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Huge edge.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's the over. South Africa are 192 for 3. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. One to get for 50.
Gone. Great catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. South Africa are 195 for 4.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Couldn't get it through the field. Too much room and got what it deserved. Picked that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark. Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 202 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
That's a solid shot. Massive chance.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
The bowler looks really confident. Finds the edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Straight to the fielder.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Good running. They should come back for two.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
11 runs added there. India are 11 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Williams coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. That's gone for six. That is a huge one. Jaiswal wants plenty from these bowlers.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's a confident appeal. That looks gone.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Edged it. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Getting off the mark in a streaky fashion. The bowler won't mind that at all.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Edged. Williams with a huge appeal. And taken. Superb bowling.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. On that nicely, good defence.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Lovely sweep shot. Didn't try to overhit it, and away goes the ball.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. That's a solid shot. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Markram finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Massive outside edge. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a big edge. Great dive by the fielder, but it's just wide. Could be four as well. India weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
How will the bowler respond?
There's a chance if it hits. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Chance to run two.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nicely played. Just runs one. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Unplayable. No reward. And that's flying off to the boundary. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? And gone. Brilliant catch. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Just threw the shots too early.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Misses everything.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Whacked away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field.
Ahead of the required rate now, they've done well. Final over of the power play coming up.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
That's a solid shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Well played, could be a quick single. Worked away, that's a nice single.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over, India are 71 for 6.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Nearly gets the edge. Williams with a great delivery there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Went for the drive. Complete miss. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Oh, that's just too full. Krishna makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Faint outside edge and just wide of the keeper. It's going to be 4 more though. South Africa with a massive shout. Incredible. What a grab. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
Ngidi with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's the over. India are 87 for 8.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Maharaj, the spinner, coming into the attack. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Just threw the shots too early.
Oh, that's popped up in the air, but it lands just shy of the fielder. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. First ball for the batter, coming in. Well, that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. India are 91 for 9.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
That's a solid shot.
Kumar is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the completion of the over. The bowling was of the highest order there, and the score remains unchanged.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Trouble!
Fast work between the wickets, ended up being pretty close.
Couldn't get it through the field. Massive chance.
Good running, and it needed to be. Probably closer than they expected.
Nicely played. Just runs one. Another scamper through for a single. Good running.
Got forward, able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Whacked away. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That's a really wild shot. Nothing elegant about it at all. No timing, poor batting.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Ngidi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs. Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive. A lot of movement in the air and off the pitch. Came in, just missing the stumps, and then a bit of shape away.
Bowled, and it's all over. The bowling side get home in a thriller.